Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Yoa. I am your school principal, and today is August 16. This is the first launch of the school year. We have pretty good things going on. We have a lot of announcements. There's a lot of different things that we have in evolution. But let's start by introducing ourselves. So let's go and ask Miss Quinn. Miss Quinn, please introduce yourselves, explain who you are, what you do, and then pick somebody else.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Lunch with Launch. My name is Courtney Quinn, and I'm the assistant principal here at Launch. I have been with Launch for 2 years, so I'm starting my third year, and I'm very excited to have you all here with us today. I've been with the Sweetwater Union High School District this is my 18th year. We are loving building Launch and growing and having all of you in our Launch family. We're excited to tell you about some of the new things that are happening, to share some information with you as well. And we have a great group here today, Dr. Oyoa. So this is absolutely fantastic. Welcome. Let me go ahead then, and I will pass it over to Ms. Catherine Petty, who is our attendance coordinator.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Catherine Petty. I teach PE, I teach English, and I'm also the attendance coordinator here at Launch Virtual Academy. I have been with Launch for almost 2 years and love it here, of course. Looking forward to working with all of you and your students.
Pick somebody, Miss Petty.
I'm going to go with Miss Karina Rodriguez.
Hi, my name is Karina Rodriguez, and I am the academic tutor here at Launch Academy. This is going to be my second year at Launch Academy, and I help students in hybrid and online in the evenings with English, history, and Spanish.
And I heard, Miss Rodriguez, that I know you are one of our academic tutors, but I think you need to share what you do. You're a student in college, right? So what college and what are you doing?
So I recently graduated from SDSU and with a bachelor's in child and family development, and I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in the University of Barcelona for Montessori studies in the preschool age.
Congratulations. I know you're very humble and shy about this, but we are very blessed to have you part of our team. So now pick somebody.
Thank you. Miss Conchas.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Ms. Tanya Conchas, and I am the Space Hub teacher for our school. Later on in the presentation, we'll explain what the Space Hub is, but for those of you families that have been with us from the previous year, you probably knew it as the hybrid program. So we'll go ahead and talk about that a little bit later, but I wanted to just take a moment to present myself. And I don't think there's anyone else that I can choose to present themselves because Mr. Cobian's not here. So
this is it. So thank you, Ms. Concha. So now this is what we're gonna do today. We're gonna talk about student academic recognition. This is something that we've been planning and working on for a while. It has taken us some time because we didn't have the human resources to make it happen. It's been on our list the longest, but this week something good is happening, and that's because of the work that our new assistant principal of student activities, Dede Cobian, has been embarked on. Then we're going to talk about the different student systems of support that we have in our school for academic support. And you know that there's more support than just academics, but today we want to concentrate on making sure that you know of all the systems that we have here to support academically our students. Then we're doing something really interesting this time when it comes down to progress reports, and we want to talk about progress reports, final grades, and some of the things that we're doing so you can have a meaningful communication with your student about what's happening at school in regards of grades. And then we're going to stop the recording and we're going to engage in a live conversation with the parents and students that are giving us the opportunity to connect live. So with that, let's go on with the first announcement, and this is in relation of or academic recognition.
Would you like me to take that one, Dr. Oyoa?
Yes, please.
So Mr. Cobian, our new assistant principal of our ASB, is actually with a lot of his ASB students and will be popping in a little bit later. This is time for his class. But here at Launch, if you came to our back to school meeting, we talked about student recognition. Mr. Cobian also conducted a meeting just a few weeks ago where he spoke with students and parents so we could get input from our community about different student recognition that they'd like to see here at Launch. And this is something that is really just amazing. Launch being a new school, really being in its fourth year, 2 years as a program, now 2 years as a fully accredited school, we have the ability to develop tradition in how we want to recognize our students. So our very first student recognition is this Friday, August the 18th at 2 p.m. at the Professional Development Center. All students that are going to be honored at this recognition have been sent email invitations by Mr. Cobian to both parent and student. So this is something that you're definitely going to want to check your email if you receive that communication. Now, even if you maybe weren't invited to this student recognition, we will be doing student recognitions twice throughout the year. The students that are being recognized this time around are actually students with certain GPAs. We have, I believe, our principal's honor roll that will be being recognized, couple of different grade point averages, and those are students from our quarters 3 and 4 from last school year. So we want to make sure that the students that were with us last year are being recognized, and then we'll be recognizing again in quarter 3 students from quarter 1 and 2 this year. So it'll be really nice to get together in person at that Professional Development Center. It's a very nice location that our district has available for large groups. There'll be ample opportunity for photos. There'll be a little bit of a presentation, awards will be given, and we're very excited to be recognizing our students in this regard. Now, there'll be other ways throughout the year that we'll be able to recognize our students as well, but we wanted to highlight something that is brand new this year to Launch. Dr. Oyoa, would you like to add?
Thank you, Ms. Quinn. And I just want to say thank you for the parents and students that connected last Friday. Mr. Cobian hosted a live session asking, hey, this is what we're planning on doing. This is how we're thinking on doing it. Any suggestions, any feedback? So we got great ideas and suggestions. So if you connected last week with Mr. Dorian to that live session online, thank you for your feedback. Thank you for your information. We really think that recognizing the students for the academic performance is important, as well as other type of recognitions that we're going to do throughout the year. But this has been in the making for a while. So with that, thank you, Ms. Quinn. Let's jump to the next announcement for this session. And this is about the student academic support systems, specifically academic support. So what do we have?
Well, we have a lot of academic support, Dr. Oyoa. So let me go over just what they are, and then I'll have certain people explain the support to us. So we have our Space Hub, we have our online Saturday support, we have our office hours with teachers, and we have our tutoring. Let me go ahead and have Ms. Conchas talk about the Space Hub as well as the online Saturday support that we offer. Ms. Conchas, please.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon again. I am Miss Conchas, as as we just said, went over. That we are here hosting the Space Hub. And like I mentioned before at the beginning of the presentation, the Space Hub used to be called our hybrid program. The Space Hub is a space here that we have in person for our students to come and land on Tuesday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. In the years as we were starting and working with our students completely online here at Launch Academy, we just found that it was still important to have this in-person support, which is why we opened up hybrid for the first time last year. And now it's been rebranded to the Space Hub. So you'll probably be seeing that that name floating around on the newsletter, but that is our in-person tutoring support. Here at the Space Hub, we have, it's myself. I am the main teacher who is managing and overseeing the Space Hub program. But apart from me, there is actually a staff of 5 tutors who main focus is on math, but they also support in other subjects. And then I have about 3 more teachers on top of that who are able to provide some more support. So in total, we almost have 10 bodies here, 10 adults that can help your student in person with their classes. And the last couple of weeks have been a little slow, but we've definitely seen it pick up a lot more, especially after that first progress report came out. So I'm really glad to see more students come in and get that support. We definitely see some of them just are taking advantage of that in-person tutoring. And so what I think maybe Ms. Quinn or Dr. Ulloa pulled up right now is actually our Skyrocket newsletter, and our flyer is there with all the information in case you need that after the meeting. And actually something that's here on our flyer I forgot to mention is that our tutors, we do also have bilingual tutors. So if your student is a student who might need that bilingual support, we have tutors here who can help them out as well. And something that we mentioned there on the slide from before, breakfast and lunch is provided. So if you drop off your student at 9 o'clock, they will get breakfast, they will get lunch. So you don't have to worry about that. And we also provide other snacks as well throughout the day. So, and I think that might be everything that I wanted to say about the Space Hub. I'm going to move on to the second bullet point about the online Saturday support. So there is online tutoring on Saturdays. We also put that online tutoring on Saturdays because some of our students were asking to see if there could be tutoring available on the weekends. Online Saturday support is available from 9 to 12. It'll be on an online link, and the subjects that are supported there are English, math, and as well bilingual support. And I'm actually the teacher that's online on Saturdays, providing that assistance. And so that link is found on our newsletter. I think at the end of this, we'll go over where you find all the links for those online tutoring opportunities. And I think that's that. If I'm missing anything, Dr. Ulloa or Ms. Quinn, just let me know. Okay.
No, that was wonderful, Ms. Conchas. And actually, Dr. Ulloa, for all of our families that are with us, placed the link for the Skyrocket newsletter into the chat. What I would like our families to know is the Skyrocket newsletter is actually sent out by Mr. Kobe and our ASBAP to our families. They receive it on Monday morning. He sends it to both parents and to students. Our staff also receives it so that they are able to share it with students. It is available on our website, and also it is available on the Launchpad app right on your phone. So you can click on the app. There's a place that says newsletter, and you can check it very easily. That's where I read my newsletter. I like the way it looks on the phone. It's very easy to see and to find. So all of the links are there. Also, Ms. Conchas, for Space Hub, parents don't have to sign up ahead of time. They can just bring their student, correct? Tuesday to Friday?
Yes, you can bring your student. They don't have to come every single day, Tuesday through Friday. They can come in, drop in one time. Yes, and we did want to clarify because I think last year there may have been some for hybrid. You used to have to sign up your student and let us know ahead of time, but now it's completely open. Come drop off your student, and we will take them in.
And we do keep track of students when they arrive and when they leave, so we always have that documentation as well. Let's go ahead and move on to that third bullet point. Ms. Petty, would you mind talking about office hours with teachers? What is it? How is this a support? How do we use this?
Hi, everybody. Again, my name is Catherine Petty. I'm an English and PE teacher here as well as the attendance coordinator. So office hours is one of those amazing things that we have here at Launch Virtual Academy. It helps with that idea of flexibility. Your students have their morning classes that are set in their live sessions, but then if a student feels that they need extra support, they don't know how to access an assignment, they don't know how to complete the assignment, they don't know how to submit the assignment, or they just need help with from their specific teacher, they can set up an office hours, and that office hours can be 15 minutes, it can be 30 minutes, it can be whatever the student needs. And most teachers will use their Calendly link. Some teachers will allow you to email them directly or send them a Teams chat. But you can also always set up an office hours appointment with your teacher through their Calendly. And so when you use that Calendly link, when you click on that link, Dr. Yoa is showing you, you can go to all the teachers, and then you can schedule a meeting with your teacher. You just scroll through the list if you can't find them. Every teacher also has their Calendly link on their Canvas page in their classroom as well. So you can schedule that Calendly a couple of different ways. You can find your teacher on our school website, or you can also schedule it directly from your Canvas classroom page. You schedule that meeting, it will show the availability of that teacher. You determine the length of it. The awesome thing with this as well is a parent or a guardian can also schedule a meeting with that teacher and let them know. And if you actually click on the little option, they'll send you a notification, a text message maybe, or an email saying, here's a reminder that you have a 15-minute meeting with Ms. Mendez on August 18th or whatever at 1:15 p.m. And so that's how it goes. Dr. Yoa is showing you right there on the screen. You click the day you want to meet. It'll say what time your teacher is available for a 15-minute or a 30-minute. And again, you don't have to stay for the full 30-minute meeting. Maybe your question gets answered in 5 minutes and then you're off and ready to go. But this is one of those amazing, flexible support systems that we have available here at Launch Virtual Academy. So not only do you see your teacher in that live session, but you can also get that one-on-one individual attention from each of your teachers by scheduling an office hours.
I love that, Ms. Petty. What a great way to be able to meet with your teacher and get one-on-one support, something to take advantage of. And then lastly, we have tutoring. And so since Ms. Rodriguez is at a majority of our tutoring sessions Monday through Thursday, I'll have her go ahead and talk a little bit about how this tutoring works. Remember, those links are found on that Skyrocket newsletter. Ms. Rodriguez.
Okay, hi. So for the online tutoring in the evening, you can find the link on the Skyrocket newsletter. And on Mondays, I believe tutoring starts at 5 and it goes all the way through 9 p.m. So we have 4 academic tutors, including myself, on every night. And then on Tuesday through Thursday, it starts at 4 p.m. all the way through 9. So out of our 4 tutors, 2 tutor in math and 2 tutor in English, Spanish, more of the social studies. So there's always someone available. The way that we kind of do it to get everyone that individual help is if they need help with math, a math tutor will go in a breakout room and they will walk through everything that you need. If it takes an hour, if it takes 30 minutes, they are there to help. And it's an open call. So if you log in, someone is going to be there to assist the student in whatever they need. We also use this time to unlock quizzes if they need any quizzes unlocked, if they need anything that we can do and the teacher's not available.
Thank you, Ms.
Wow.
Rodriguez, for sharing. So Dr. Oyoa, it looks like
Yeah.
we have in-person support, online support, teacher support. These kids can be working even until a little later in the evenings, and we welcome anyone who wants to come in person and get help, even if it's just maybe a change of environment for the day or to get right back on track. Parents, please use these supports, have a discussion with your student. We're talking progress reports soon. Oh, there you go. So this leads right into it, Dr. Oyoa. Our progress report number 1 came out August 11th. That was last Friday. Not only was it available at Infinite Campus, Mr. Hernandez, our amazing student program facilitator, always sends out progress reports to both parents and students the day that they come out. So August 11th, he emailed them to you. Check your email. They are there, along with information to contact your counselor if you have any questions or are confused. Tonight, around the dinner table, or maybe when the student is done, classes are kind of getting over, maybe when they're kind of done with their schoolwork, ask them about how their grades are. Talk to them about our support systems. If they're doing well, amazing, congratulate them. If they need support, we are here to help. We want to make sure that your student is successful and we can support your family. Also, if you want to put these in your calendar, I always like to kind of keep up to date. September 1st, progress reports will come out again. This will be the second one. This one will be on Infinite Campus as well as email. And then just so you're aware, final grades for Q1. Teachers are turning in grades September 20th. So that's when the grade cutoff is, and parents will receive grades on the 22nd. So just know that as of the 20th, that's when grades are cut off. Teachers have to turn them in by the end of the day, and then you'll receive them on the 22nd. Our goal is for all of our students to finish their courses on time. So really make sure that you're checking those progress reports. And we've added something extra actually this year, Dr. Ulloa, to help our parents and our students with progress reports. So you will notice that there are comments with the grades. And these comments have actually been created just for Launch Virtual Academy. So our school has access to comment 20 through 24. And these are what the comments say. On pace to complete the course. If you are on pace and you see that comment, your student is right there. They have everything turned in. They're on track. The next comment, slightly behind pace to complete the course. Maybe they're missing a couple of things, but they could catch up very easily. The next comment, behind pace. This is when we start to maybe worry a little bit. Ask our student, why are you behind pace? Are you missing maybe an entire week's of work that you haven't turned in? Have you not been attending a lot of the live sessions? Are you struggling? How can we help? If your student got a behind pace this progress report, there's still time. And then the last two, significantly behind pace or extremely behind pace, in danger to fail. If you see any of these two comments, this is the time where you really would like to contact us, contact the counselor, have your student attend tutoring, go ahead and contact an email message, make meetings with the teachers to see how to help your student. And even if your student is significantly or extremely behind pace, we still have 5 more weeks in the quarter. They can work with their teachers. They can still get caught up. They aren't beyond hope. So we really want you to know that whatever those progress report grades say, if they're great, awesome. If they need support, we have that support for them. Dr. Ulloa?
Thank you, Ms. Quinn. I just want to add that, yes, Launch Academy students don't get Fs as a final grade at the end of each quarter. However, for progress reports, our students get grades from A through an F. And that's because we want to make sure that you are informed about what's happening. And this information is going to give you more details of what's going on. Our goal, as you know, is to push the students to finish on time by the end of the quarter. The goal of the students is to finish their assigned classes by the end of the quarter. So that's what we're aiming for. However, you know that if the end of the quarter comes and they don't finish a class, they will get an incomplete, and then we're going to provide support during the following break for them to finish. But we want them to enjoy the breaks. We want them to take advantage of all the different supports that we offer. We will push them to finish on time. And that's what we're here for, because we know you can do it. And with the support that we have, there's no reason why not to do it. So with that, we're going to stop the recording, and we're going to engage in a live conversation with the students and parents that are connected with us today. So thank you for being part of our family, and it's a pleasure to work for you. Muchas gracias por estar con nosotros. Es un placer para trabajar con ustedes. Hasta luego.
Dr. Ulloa, we already